Hello everyone, welcomes to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Did Kody and Robyn Brown of Sister Wives turn Mykelti on? Christine Brown revealed that her daughter Mykelti Brown was still very close to Robyn Brown during the final season of Sister Wives. She has also come to terms with the fact that her children will maintain contacts with members of the Brown family, even though she intends to stop. However, fans are currently checking in on Mykelti, Robyn, and Kody. An inquiry on Reddit reads, "Mykelti out of grace?" I read some posts here suggesting there is a problem between Mykelti and Kody, they say in response. What took place? Other Sister Wives fans responded to the conversation starter with their opinions. One user addressed several of the fundamental problems in response. The fact that Kody Brown claims he isn't attracted to Christine Brown, her mother, was one of the main issues. Kody becomes enraged at Christine for trash-talking him in front of the children when she tells Mykelti Brown about the details. Mykelti became irritated when she observed his response. Despite her previous neutrality, some of the more recent exchanges have put her in a position where she has to decide between the family members. The Reddit poster adds that she found it difficult to communicate with Kody since he is constantly certain of his own right. Although she is close to Robyn Brown and Christine, the relationship has become increasingly strained in light of recent events. According to the user, Robyn has improved their connection because, in the past, Kody had been rude to her and would not listen or communicate properly with her. Now, however, Robyn facilitates communication and gets Kody to listen to Mykelti, which is one of the reasons Mykelti likes Robyn. Mykelti added that although Kody has done some pretty terrible things, she and Tony are just trying to live a happy life and maintain open lines of communication with everyone, with the exception of Mary. She also mentioned that she knows she and Tony have put in 3 times as much effort in their connection with Kody and Robyn. Other Sister Wives fans on Reddit added to the conversation. Divergent opinions existed on the dynamics between Mykelti, Robyn, and Kody Brown. Has she explained why she detests Mary so much, wonders a different user? This is astonishing to me. Furthermore, it has been noted that putting in 3 times as much effort as the other parties in a relationship is a trauma response. The statement Mykelti said on her Patreon that she doesn't talk to Robyn much lately and talks more to her dad introduced a new viewpoint into the discussion, though. How does she understand him without Robyn there to speak Kody for her? Asks someone else in a hilarious aside. How do you feel about the romance between Mykelti and Kody Brown? After the traumatic breakup of Christine and Kody, do you think their relationship is doing well or is it suffering? Do you intend to see the wedding special of Sister Wives? Please leave a remark below. We would adore hearing your thoughts, Sister Wives. Although Janelle Brown is still in love with Kody, she will never be married. Will Janelle Brown, the star of Sister Wives Season 18, be unmarried forever? While Christine Brown appears happy in her marriage to David Woolley, Janelle might discover that living alone is simpler than dealing with the highs and lows of a romantic partnership. Janelle hasn't been active in the dating scene for a very long time. She was briefly with Adam Barber prior to Kody. The world has changed so much since she was first unmarried. Janelle may feel it's best for her to remain unmarried for a number of reasons. Another possibility, though, is that she will make an unsuccessful attempt to find a mate. Because she loved him, Janelle held on to hope during Sister Wives Season 18. But their relationship was doomed from the start because he was unable to emotionally meet her halfway. Janelle missed their early days of romance and camping excursions together. Kody repeatedly broke Janelle's heart with a brutal method known as death by 1,000 cuts. Rather than ending the torture immediately, which would have been humane, he continued to abuse her. Naturally, she allowed him. Even though Janelle wouldn't believe it, she had known the truth for years. It wasn't like Kody loved her. The red flags had neon signs like brightness. The multiple marriage ended when Kody began seeing his 4th wife, but it took years for everyone to come to terms with it. Every individual involved had a personal motivation for continuing the polygamous relationship. Kody wanted to be a father figure. That served as his main course. Who was he without that status? Under the Uber patriarch awning, opportunity, wealth, and notoriety were all present. A strong downpour could occur if there was no umbrella above. While it's easier to understand why Kody stayed in the multiple marriage, it's more difficult to figure out why Janelle stayed. Though it wasn't the only explanation, love was most likely the primary one. Janelle was, and maybe still is, incredibly attracted to Kody. She acknowledged her affection for him. She therefore most likely harbored optimism that things would improve. In romantic settings, that kind of hope is rather typical, and it frequently results in heartbreak. Robyn was unbeatable, and that much was clear from the screen. Kody elevated his brunette spouse. He had never done so with Mary, Christine, or Janelle. The family was brought down by Kody's love. He may be difficult to live with at times, but he will stop at nothing to win Robyn over. He's all in. Robyn means the world to him. This level of dedication would be quite amazing in a different context. That's how love ought to be. But rather than receiving praise, Kody receives criticism since he is a polygamist. He started to change because he loved Robyn and couldn't or wouldn't hide it. His enthusiasm in his previous marriages waned. He started to push them away, and it's possible that his actions were partly subconscious. He's a one-man lady at heart, therefore his mentality was telling him to cut ties with everyone but Robyn. People aren't always rational when they fall in love. They don't always mean to be unkind to other people. For instance, when someone falls in love, they may behave nearly sociopathically by blocking out other suitors. It's because the person in love is so engrossed in their emotions. Kody appeared to be a creep, then. He appeared emotionless and frigid. He felt everything for Robyn. This was really a dreadful scenario for the other wives. The fact that Janelle became his buddy is not very romantic. She functioned as the sounding board. She experienced a bromance kind of dynamic in place of passion. Naturally, that wasn't enough for Kody, who feels that she needs his body. But they had children. Janelle was financially dependent on him, and there was the whole celebrity issue. To put it simply, there was a lot at stake. In light of that, consider how awful things had to go before Janelle gave up. She turned to go because there was so much at stake. That's because it was simply too hard to bear that her husband had feelings for someone else. All of Janelle's current rage, which is directed at money and other things, is actually a mask for something more unpleasant and difficult to deal with. Since Kody doesn't reciprocate her sentiments, Janelle is infatuated with him. It really is that easy. Everything else is just background noise. At the moment, Janelle is 54 years old. She has her entire life ahead of her now that she is free. But then, she's been through a lot in life. She might think she's over relationships after a decades-long spiritual partnership, and moving on from Kody could be quite difficult. She may choose to live in the past rather than try anew with someone else. She'll undoubtedly reflect on the issues in her relationship for a long time. She can be resentful of how things ended or yearn for the good old days. She was married to Kody. Indeed, she shared him with other women, but they all thought that arrangement was sanctioned by God. Kody was meant to be Janelle's lifelong partner. Kody certainly had a difficult family dynamic to begin with, but he made it excruciating by falling in love with reality TV program star Robyn. Though Janelle suffered, Kody most likely endured the most hardship. It was his responsibility to seem to be somewhat in love with other women and even have sexual relations with them. He might have felt unclean after that. When the woman he truly loved was staying at a nearby house, he was forced to have sexual relations with ladies he didn't love or find attractive. Robyn was there, ready for him. A nightmare for all of them. It seems sense that he finally ceased having affairs with Christine, Janelle, and Mary. He simply was not able to get himself to do it. When he's in love, Kody is incredibly romantic and devoted. He believes his beloved is flawless. Kody is a woman's worst nightmare when he's not in love. Janelle discovered that the hard way, and instead of trying again with someone else, the Sister Wives season 18 star might just want to lick her wounds.